Welcome, YouTube subscribers. Before we get into it, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Since that's out of the way, his opponent, standing at 5'10", weighing 235 pounds. He has a winning record of 100 wins, 0 losses, 100 of them by the way of knockout. He hails from the East Coast, the YouTube streets, heavyweight champion of the world, Eternal BMC. Boom! What's up, y'all? Christmas Day. I just want to say this. Before I play this clip, I have a lot of respect for Kwame Brown after watching this. He made a lot of good points about him when he goes all in on DJ Vlad. I really felt what he was saying. So I have nothing bad to say about Kwame Brown. I never have, really. So without further ado, let's get into this clip, man. Merry Christmas. Salute Kwame Brown. Peace.
Since 14, when it got real, I didn't go to jail. I didn't take the easy way out. I went to work, nigga. I was there to see my mama cry. I was there to see her smile. I was there to see the birthdays. I was there to see everything, nigga. Because I was present. So, yeah, nigga, when you talk about me, you going to talk about me in a way that you going to respect me like them white boys, nigga. Because you know why? I can't see a white boy that you could put in my position and they can do what the fuck I did. And that's why I know I'm a hell of a nigga. It just ain't no black boy magic. But you in the presence of magic. Imagine going from a homeless shelter. Imagine having a murderous daddy. Imagine having no shoes on your feet. Imagine sitting in a cheese line with white people, black people, Mexican people. Imagine still having a motherfucking dream, nigga. Imagine. And you want me to think somebody above me? Imagine that. A nigga since 14 been going to get it? Imagine that. A nigga since 19 been a millionaire? Imagine that. And I've been black the whole time doing it. In a system where a white boy will talk about me and only make me specific to a game. But see, I know a different game. And I know a real game. Imagine if I was a white boy that came through a homeless shelter and a cheese line. Imagine how they would have shaped the story. Every motherfucking story has been negative about me. But imagine if I was white. Coming through a homeless shelter, a cheese line, being white, and then becoming the #1 draft pick out of high school. Imagine what they would have said. Imagine not only coming out of a homeless shelter where your brothers are going to prison for selling drugs and they kicking in your door every 2-3 goddamn seconds. Imagine that boy graduating with honors. Imagine that young Vlad, you forgot that part. I graduated with honors. Yeah, Good Academy High School. There's also some public records you can look up about me. I told you niggas you gonna prove I'm a hell of a nigga, and I meant that shit. It's public records. Glen Academy High School, I graduated with honors from a homeless shelter and a cheese line from a single mother that was married to a man that was a murderer. So what's your excuse? I said you was going to prove I'm a hell of a nigga, and I knew this was quicksand, and I knew you was coming. Imagine if I was white. Would they be talking about expectations from a #1 draft pick that never got the fucking ball? Would they actually tell the truth? Because there are also some other expectations for a #1 draft pick. Guess what happens to most #1 draft picks? They give them the keys to the arena. They give them the goddamn ball. And they say it's your show to sink or swim. Now you tell me how the fuck I do that in 14 fucking minutes. since you want to keep bringing this conversation about fucking basketball. But I was waiting on a white boy big enough to talk. Because this ain't about basketball I've been talking about ever. This is about the image of the black male. Where is the black boy magic? I am the #1 motherfucking draft pick out of high school, made history in the Guinness Book of World Records, and you know him as a bust. Why? Imagine if I was a black girl. Imagine if I was a black woman where they could not write a negative article, where they have to say something positive, where it goes with the narrative of black girl magic. Imagine if I was a black woman. I would have my own fucking commercial every day. But a black man that made history, you let a weak weasel call him a bust that didn't have a job. Now, Vlad, why is this black man the first in history where a sports news analyst went to high schools and colleges, sir? Thank you for opening me up to your 4.8 million people. And I hope some of these white people hear this shit. How you guys lynch black males in the media. How no matter what we do, we gotta be perfect plus plus. A black motherfucking man was the #1 draft pick, and you son of a bitches wrote every story impossible negative about a motherfucker that most of you never met. Sally Jenkins. How can these things be true? How can I have a motherfucking plaque on my wall that say honor roll, but I need a motherfucker to help me do the dry cleaning? You guys had the perfect racket. You made the #1 draft pick look like Kevin Hart without the white man holding him and sitting on his lap. Every motherfucking article you wrote made it seem like I was weak. Every picture you post on the internet, it make me look like I'm sad. Because y'all don't want to talk about the economics. Yeah. You don't want to talk about how much money a nigga like me cost them colleges. Yeah. I'm the scariest thing to you white boys, ain't it? That's why you want to tell every high school player, every college player, and trick them into thinking they need 6 months on a college campus. Because the one and done rule, they could be done playing in 3, 4 fucking months. That's teaching them the game? No. It's putting your hands in their motherfucking pocket.